You see what I'm saying about Patrick Mahomes?
I was happy for you. I'll be honest. I was a little happy for you.
Yeah.
There's a little part of me that was joyous because you just became a Chiefs fan and you were going to lose in overtime. And I was going to come here and I'd be like, that's what you fucking get. But there was a part of me that was happy.
I don't even know if I'll ever actually leave the Cowboys as a fan because I'm so gay and I just keep reading news and stuff. But the Chiefs have beaten the Cowboys' biggest rivals in every Super Bowl. The Eagles and the Niners are the two biggest Cowboys.
Yeah.
So I don't care. I would have loved Patrick Mahomes regardless to keep them from 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
But he's the best. He might not be the greatest ever because Brady played for 18 years or whatever and won so much. And I don't know if that's a long career, but nobody's ever been better at quarterback than Patrick Mahomes is right now in this moment in time.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if it's debatable. It's insane.
Wow.
That fucking overtime, when they got the field goal and San Francisco's defense had been just kind of dominating all game, and he's like, what do we need to win? We need a touchdown? All right, let's just go get it.
Did you say better than Brady?
Brady, at his best, was never this good.
Wow.
Okay.
Brady's longevity.
Can you back that up? I don't
Brady
know
was
about-
incredible, but I think the reason Brady is the greatest is the longevity. Like, Brady didn't win an MVP for his first, 10 years in the league or some shit like this. The number's not right, but it took a long time to win his first MVP. Mahomes has already won 3.
Wow.
In his first 6 years, I think.
Yeah.
He's been to the NFC Championship game every season he started.
Yo, you know
I'm
what's-
sorry, AFC Championship game. Every season he started.
You always spoke about this when it comes to tennis, but it's crazy that we just finished the career of the greatest football player in history, which is Tom Brady.
Yes.
And immediately upon his retirement, there's already discussion about, is Patrick Mahomes better than the greatest football player in history?
I mean, the guy does. Brady's.
Poor Brady. There wasn't even a gap. With Jordan, there still isn't even, this generation might say LeBron, but they don't really know. And it's not really there. With Kobe, nobody even really, there was admiration for Kobe, but it was never a real debate.
Yeah. Brady's still the GOAT, again, because longevity's,
But what you're saying is he's not better as a player.
He's not better. And here's one thing I also give Brady credit for.
Sorry. It's crazy to say, but he's not.
I know he's not.
He's not crazy, but it's crazy to say.
Here's another thing you got to give Brady credit for that we forget. He had an insane ACL tear or something in 2009. He had to get 3 or 4 surgeries. So to come back and then win more Super Bowls than you had before, insane. Insane, and we just kind of forget about that. So again, longevity, you got to say this is the greatest, maybe athlete ever, but just being so good in a moment in time. Patrick Mahomes is flawless. He has 0 flaws. Brady was not athletic.
Brady's at home eating avocado ice cream right now.
Mahomes got the dad body, whatever the fuck he wants to.
Crazy.
Brady eating avocado ice cream, can't get a 6-yard scramble. Patrick Mahomes will get you 30 in overtime.
I love that they put the ball in his hands.
Fourth and 1 was so
it's
fucking
fire.
incredible.
And went out and got it. Ran
Oh,
it.
And the
unbelievable.
play was designed brilliantly in that Travis was there. If you really look at the play, these are the guys we trust the most on this team.
Yes.
And Travis is there to block, but he's also there for a little dump too.
Yeah.
I guess
It's called a run-pass option.
Right.
So based on what the 49ers lineman, Nick Bosa, who's fucking incredible.
If
Shouts
Bosa
to
goes
Trump.
for,
If he comes down toward the running back, if he hooks down like that, I think, then Mahomes runs. And if Kelsey's open, there's an option for a Kelsey pass for a first down.
or he just runs for.
Or he just runs for the first down. He decided to run. But all 3 options based on what this lineman does. It's just a great, Andy Reid is amazing.
But it's a cool play in that the other team knows the ball is staying in his hands.
Yes.
Or it's going to Travis.
Yeah.
And they called the play and still executed it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's you can plan, you can double team, whatever, but great players are just going to make great plays.
Yeah.
And it was really awesome to see, man. And give it up for Purdy too.
Purdy played well, I thought.
He played really well.
He had some bad throws, I guess, but that Chiefs defense is fucking good, man. They made Lamar Jackson look like not himself. Josh Allen, I think, had a pretty good game, but not crazy.
That kid is nice, bro. I think he's underrated.
He's good enough at least.
Why didn't they give it to McCaffrey every play?
That is a thing that everybody, because the Chiefs' big flaw defensively is run defense. You can run on them. Buffalo was running all over them. They just kind of stopped running. San Francisco apparently had 2 drives in a row in the third quarter where they went 3 and out, which means they didn't get a single first down. All passes, 6 straight passes. McCaffrey seems to get 6 yards every time he runs. Why don't you just feed him on these drives? And just Kyle Shanahan is the coach of the 49ers, this offensive genius, but the big knock on him in every Super Bowl that he's lost is that he should have run in certain moments when he did not. I don't know if y'all remember, he was the offensive coordinator of Atlanta when they lost up 28-3. like the second to last drive, they're up 8, Atlanta is. Matt Ryan throws this crazy completion, an insane catch to Julio Jones. If they run 3 times, they should be able to kick a field goal with like how much time is left.
because they're going to keep the clock running,
Keep
but
the
they
clock
threw.
running. And you're like at the 30-yard line, so this is a makeable field goal. Let's just run it 3 times, have a chip shot field goal. We go up 11. There's no way the Patriots win. Yeah. They decide to pass. This is on the quarterback, too. The quarterback takes a sack. So now you're out of field goal range. You have to punt. And instead of an 11-point game that's 2 possessions, it's an 8-point game. Tom Brady obviously gets the ball, scores a touchdown. He's got the same Mahomes thing where it's like he's going to get the touchdown and the 2-point, and they lose the game. Against the Chiefs, they're up 10 in the 4th quarter. There's a play where if they just run, the clock keeps going, you could probably get a first down. They try to pass Chris Jones, who's so underrated, the defensive tackle for the Chiefs. Yeah. He knocks it down. They end up having a punt. Kansas City takes the lead on the next possession. Then this time, every time, just fucking run the clock out or pick up yards on the ground, and there's just always a little pass happening.
You know what's crazy is to see someone who is so much better than everybody else that at that point in a game, we're talking about overtime, potentially the last drive, still does whatever he wants.
It's unbelievable.
You can't be just a little better than everybody else to do whatever you want. Think about it like tennis, paddle, basketball, whatever. If you're a little better than the team that you're playing against, you don't do whatever you want. You might get some buckets, but you don't do whatever you want.
Still scrapping a little.
Yeah, you have to be so much better. Jordan was so much better than the competition that on any given night he puts up 40 if he wants it.
Boys and men.
And I think that's the Patrick Mahomes situation.
Yeah, Doug. I was thinking about this. He was playing.
Didn't even look nervous when he walked out there.
Oh, not at all. Everybody, and I'm a pessimistic guy. Everybody else, so I didn't know if they would score a touchdown, but everybody else that I'm listening to, and I don't think this is hindsight. I think this is real. If you're not rooting for Patrick Mahomes, you're like, oh, he's going to beat us. It's over. We fucked up. Not scoring that touchdown, it's over. And there was a fire thing, like the overtime rules, I guess, were a little bit different, where now, even if you score a touchdown on the first drive, the other team can match. And San Francisco's head coach didn't tell any of the players. He was like, let's receive, because if we score and then they match us, we get the ball back. And then the Chiefs players were like, we met twice a week, every week in the playoffs, talking about this exact scenario. And we said, we want the ball second. We were shocked they took it first, because we figure if they score a touchdown, and this is having Patrick Mahomes, then we'll just go down, score a touchdown, and we'll go for 2 and win the game.
Now, here's the thing.
Oh, shit.
Now, I love that, but there is something I have to say about that. How much accountability do we have to give the players to learn the rules of the game? Bare minimum, if you're a player, you should know the rules of the game. I love the fact that KC is so organized that they're going to basically work out every scenario and make sure the players know, but bro, you're an NFL football player and you don't know the rules of overtime?
Get a YouTube link in the group chat or something.
What do you mean they don't know the rules?
They had just changed the rules this playoffs. I didn't know. I had no idea.
Oh, and but you don't get paid to play football.
It's also only applies in the playoffs. Regular season is the same rules.
So this is the first year that the playoffs were this way.
Also, I like the rule change. I think it makes more sense.
Way more
and it wouldn't have impacted this Super Bowl because the old rule, like the 5-year-old rule, is if you kick a field goal first, the other team has a chance to match. And if you score a touchdown, it's over.
It technically isn't different, but it was different this year.
I think what happened is that it takes away the time component. So let's say you're on a long drive on the way down, and you eat up 9 minutes of clock. The other team, they have a chance to score, but they would only have 3 minutes left, or however long the overtime period was left in order for them to score.
And also, if they score a touchdown, I don't get the ball at all. It's just over. Like, what the fuck is that?
It saves that golden goal scenario where it's just first one to get it actually scores.
Guys, while we're talking about the Super Bowl, you should know you can keep playing Prize Picks, even though football season has ended, and that's what we talk about the most. Basketball season, super fun. March Madness, super fun. And if you use the promo code Schultz, Prize Picks will match your initial deposit up to $100. That means you put in $100, they give you $100 for free. You got nothing to lose. And here's my Prize Picks for tonight's NBA games. I have Jaylen Brown less than 31 points plus rebounds plus assists, and Anthony Edwards more than 36.5 of those same stats. Guys, again, prizepicks.com, promo code Schultz.